order right now. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay,
It's now your turn. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Can I actually hit anybody from here?
You can hit this goblin right here.
Okay.
Follow the blue.
All right. Yeah. She really doesn't really have anything much else to do. So she'll, she's basically just keep throwing firebolts at any goblin she can see right now.
Sure. Go ahead. Fireball. Okay, that hits. Go roll for damage. Okay. So you see the firebolt is like not very strong. Although the arcane energy charges towards their target, it barely scrapes him on the back. Like on the top of his shoulder.
Oh, not great.
It's fine. But you still manage to do further damage.
I'm helping.
Not that good. Okay, so what are you gonna do? You gonna move or are you gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't really feel like getting closer to that right now.
Okay. Sure. So
I sped through it.
That'll be all.
I hit real quick.
Yep, cool. That'll be all. Next will be Viking's turn. What are you gonna do? Seeing the fireball just barely scrapes that goblin.
What was this guy again? I can't remember the icon. What did we say?
He's hexed.
He's hexed.
By Salt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move up because I can't really hit anybody.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try and pose a big threat to the one right here.
This one? Okay. Roll for attack.
And where's my roll? Long star.
Nice. You hit him. Roll for damage. 5. Alright. So you swing the blade, and it actually cleaves off one of his. So it's like, my hand! And it's pretty effective. The blood just spills everywhere. And what are you gonna do? Still gonna move or? Stay?
No. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna stay there to try and be a bigger threat than the dwarf.
Yeah. So next, the Guardian's turn. Gonna do.
I made it. So I didn't miss any rounds, did I?
Yep. Totally.
Nope.
Okay, cool. So Hamura's almost dead. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay, my plan is I want to move into the space that she's currently in and just sort of pick her up.
You can while she's still conscious. If she's not, you can pass through one target, but you can't occupy their space.
What I'm trying to do is just pick her up, basically.
Yeah, if you try to pick her up, you can just stand where you were, but you can't just go over her while she's still conscious.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick her up then and just, like, put her behind me.
Okay, so that's gonna pose...
If that activates any opportunity attack,
yes.
I'm just trying to shield her with my body, so I take the attack rather than her.
But because her position-wise is, like, frontally confronting the goblin, so she will be taking the opportunity.
Okay, well, I mean, like, that's why I meant, like, I want to basically just, like, put my body over hers and then move her, if that's at all possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's gonna... Hold on. I'll say you can grab her and try to throw her to the back.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, then
And like,
you'll have to make a strength saving throw. No, strength check. Sorry, strength check
okay,
to see if you can actually lift her up. And
6.
Nope.
Damn
Try
it.
to grab her by the collar of her armor,
doesn't
but
like this.
she's
fighting back.
yeah, she's got some
You're
pretty
almost
heavy
dead. Why
armor,
would you fight back?
and yeah. So
Okay.
no, you just can't,
I was
even
trying.
with your like unhumanly strength. Yeah. So
Okay,
what are you
okay.
gonna do? That's gonna take your action. Are you gonna
That's
move
my
now?
turn.
Yes. You can go pass through other player. That's totally fine. You can
know.
walk past your teammate.
I know. I'm just gonna stay here though.
Excuse me.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn. And now it's Hamora's turn. What are you gonna do? Your teammate just tried to grab you by the collar and failed. And you're facing like 2 goblins surrounding you.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on my Healing Word on myself.
Okay. Go for it. Okay. You heal for 6
Sorry, I'm coughing so much.
Yep. You use your right palm and put it on your chest as you cast your wound. And a surge of glowing lights pass through your body, heals you. Like, well, you see your wounds closing. Or not. And are you gonna move or are you just?
Healing Word's the bonus action, right?
I think so.
Cure wounds is an action, and healing word is a bonus action.
You use healing word, right?
Okay.
And the verbal.
The 1d4 is the bonus action. The 1d6 is the action.
Yeah.
I remember those because I had to do those.
So you can still hit those. One.
I'm gonna take a swing at this guy.
Go ahead.
Hopefully, I won't miss.
Oh, I hexed him, and I don't remember what his disadvantage was.
I think it's Dex. Last time it was Dex. 14.
It was
just barely hits.
Yeah.
You just like it's a almost failed hit. Roll for damage. And 7. Nice. You successfully bash his head into his chest. Just smash.
What did you get?
Yes, it's totally dead.
The housekeeping thing, is it possible if when you hack something, can you just say in chat wisdom? That way, if this happens again, we can refer to it because this chat doesn't go away.
That's a good point.
All right. Okay.
With my movement,
I'll just type
can
it in right now because I'm gonna move it.
You can totally. But this guy, who is still around you, is gonna make the opportunity. So.
Then I'll stay there.
Okay. Stay there. Now it's the goblins. So, seeing you just killing left and right of their teammates, you heard a voice from, you think is probably from this direction, yelling, "You fools! Leave the area and flood them! Just leave!" And as the other goblin hears this one is just gonna say, "Fine," and just try to leave. And you two, Hamura and Viking, you both get opportunity on this one. So roll for attack. Nice. So with Viking's longsword, like there's nothing. You just cleave him in the back, and he just falls. Like, and that's it. That's the end of this draw. And like, while those two are gone, so apparently there's nothing to stop them. You heard another voice, this area, saying, "Yes, fine, do it. It's always me, always the one on the chores." And you heard a loud voice coming fast towards you. The passage is suddenly filled with a mighty roar as a huge surge of rushing water pours down from above. So all of you roll dexterity saving throw to see.
Do I? Because I'm over here in the.
Besides thoughts, because like apparently he's back up. Okay.
Hey.
Are we doing just straight dex, or are we gonna do like a acrobatics or?
Dex save. It's a saving throw.
Oh, I'm dead.
Whoops.
I'm dead.
So, you know what, Nathan? You two roll for strength saving to see if you can grab hold onto something in this wall or maybe.
Just Nathan?
Nathan and Steph. You two.
Roll strength, you said?
Yes.
Did I make that with a 10?
You'll know that in.
Okay.
You'll know that in a second.
All right.
That's a 9.
I'm gonna go grab a cough drop real quick.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
So, only Roy, well, Kat is not here. I'm gonna just roll her. Let's.
Cat's here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What?
I just don't see your video, so I assume you're gone. Sorry,
Nah, she's
my
here.
bad.
Back.
Okay. So roll for. Did you? Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, she got
My
21.
bad. My bad. All right. So Roy or Roy. Oh, sorry. Guardian, Hamura, Tali. You both make. You all make the saving throw as you leap off the huge tidal wave of water and successfully dodge into the corners of the wall so you don't get blown away. Viking, Rivani, you two take 1d6 of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Each
God.
take 5 points of damage. As the wave just crush you, and you both are pushed back like 20 feet. Almost near the entrance of the. Oh. With you, you're here. And. Goes. Whoops. Wait. We're totally out of it. Okay.
Surf's up.
Okay. So now the goblins are done with their turn because all of them just dodge into the corners, try to avoid a tidal wave. Now it's Salt's turn. Seeing all your companions just got blown away by a huge wave of water, what are you gonna do? And
well, shit. I'm gonna. Is there still water flowing?
no, it's just a huge wave. After that, it just passes. The stream just go back to normal.
I quickly run up towards. Let's see. Actually, it would have been 5, 10, 15, Do I see 25? Do I see this guy right over here?
Yeah, barely, but yeah, like you can see a part of his body just out of the.
But I can see him. I'm gonna move my hex to him.
Okay.
But now he's hexed, and point at him and do Toll of the Dead.
Okay.
Do I get an opportunity attack on Sats?
Oh God, please
if
no.
you want to.
Dear God, please no.
I want to say no.
Just FYI, Robin, I had already lowered my health by 5.
Oh, okay.
I was at full health, so I'm sitting at 6.
Okay, cool. Got it.
He has to make a
Being level 1's the worst.
At disadvantage because he's hexed.
Let's see. Well, he totally fails. Even without the disadvantages, he was so focused on dodging the wave, he just didn't even notice.
Okay, and then he also
with
takes
that
hex.
noise, you heard him shriek in a frightened tone. What is this? And
so he would have taken like a total of 12 damage.
So the original damage will be 8, right?
Yeah, since he hasn't taken any hits, he would take 8. And then since he took damage while he had the hex on him, he takes hex damage.
As he crumbles towards the ground, shaken, he's totally shaken for a few seconds, and he just stops. You assume he's totally dead.
Okay.
Yep.
And then using my feline agility, and I've only used 25 feet of movement. I have 35, so I'm gonna run all the way back inside the cave.
Just dodge back into the cave.
I'm good.
So both Hamura, Guardian, and Tali, you just see your friend your barely so-called friend, more like a teammate, just quickly dodges back into where he was hiding, and okay, with a smile on his face, saying, "I got one, yes." And that will be his turn. Now it's Tali's turn. What are you gonna do?
Were Viking and Ravania not prone from the wave?
Sorry, Stefan? You were saying something?
Were Viking and Ravania not prone from the wave?
Yes. You were.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so Tali, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try 5. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna move.
Can I keep 2 there?
With?
Because I've got 35.
Yes, but like I said before, this path is not like an easy road to traverse. In fact, as mechanically saying, it's a difficult terrain. So it'll take double your action to get over here. So you can, I'll say, you can go over here. Like, that's the furthest you can. Is that what you
well, okay, so that's what I get. Can I go here and see one of the goblins by the bridge?
Sadly, no. They both dodge towards the side. And you can see now, this bridge is actually gone. With all the wave just crushed through, the bridge is actually gone.
Okay.
So, maybe you can get through here. That's you can get to here. Like, if you're walking along this path, I would say you can get to here. That's about it. Yep. With this position, you can actually see him. Like, it's a tricky angle. You can see his lower back, like waist below, but yeah.
So like half cover.
Yeah. So it's gonna be difficult. If you want to jump, I would say.
Yeah, can I get into melee with him? With the crossbow?
Yeah.
Well,
if you're using crossbow, you can, but it will be a disadvantage. Seeing, like, you're.
Not me with the crossbow. Just can I get into melee with that guy?
Melee.
Isn't this like above, like raised?
No,
range?
sadly, no. You can throw your dagger, or like using ranged weapons, like because this is actually a small cliff. You have to climb up towards the cliff. Normally, I'll say you can use half your movement to climb up, but sadly, you already
that's my full run.
Yeah, so how are you gonna do?
I will stay down here and I will chuck at whoever I can see the best. My last dagger.
Yeah, this one. That will be a disadvantage.
So
why is it a disadvantage?
Yes, with the height.
Yep. Nope.
You tried to shoot your dagger towards that guy, but it bounced off on the wall, and magically jumped right back into your hand.
Yes.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
She has a belt of return.
1 second.
I don't know.
All right. So that'll be your turn. Rivani, what are you gonna do? You're being crushed by the wave. You're now prone. Just sat on the air just pumped out of your lung. You just got knocked out by surprise. What are you gonna
do? How much movement does it cost to stand back?
Half a movement.
Prone? Right.
You can use half.
Yeah, she'll sort of stagger back to her feet and sort of vomiting out some of her water gone into her mouth, her lungs, stuff like that, and
so
Goodness.
if you want to move, you can move towards here.
Yeah, she'll spend the rest of her movement heading back into sort of
this position,
wobbling back into the cave.
Okay. So, Viking, you see, like, Ronnie, managed to get herself up and crawl back, move back towards, inwards to the cave. It's hard.
Yeah, she's just completely soaked now.
Yeah, with all the muds and they're just drained off from her body, and it's a mess. It's a total mess. And that'll be your turn. So, Viking, it's now your turn. You're also prone. So, are you gonna try to get yourself up? Back up?
Yeah, I'll stand up.
Okay. So you use half your movement, pull yourself up. What are you gonna do? You can still.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here, and I have an action still after being prone, correct?
Yes.
I am going to use lay on hands on myself and heal myself for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
So that's +5. And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. That'll be all you do. You see, Viking just raise his weapon for a little bit, and just a channel of light just passed through him, and miraculously something. And now it's Guardian's turn.
Okay, so
what are you gonna do?
Could I go here and just get up to this guy?
Let's see. Yeah, you can. Use all your movement. You can try to pull yourself up towards the cliff.
That's the plan. That'd be athletics. That's a natural 1, so I'm guessing I don't.
Nope. Even with your height.
Wait, aren't you raging right now?
Oh, I am. 16.
Oh, it's 16. Oh, you thought you're gonna lose the grip because of the slippery caused by the water, but somehow you just push your hands deeper into the wall and just hook yourself up towards the goblin. And now the goblin's facing a huge menace, standing right in front of him. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hit him with my great axe.
Okay. It's totally a hit. Roll for damage.
And
okay.
5, because I rolled a 3.
You swing your great axe, even within this small area, it just makes it more difficult. However, with your precise aim built into your system, you manage to cleave him into half. and the goblin slumps into the ground with disbelief. Try to like grab her or grab its like inner part of its body, just try to put it back together, but eventually it fails and
Okay.
that
did it.
will be the end of your turn.
Yes,
You guys all see like him just raise his axe a little bit. A lot of blood just still dripping from its great axe. It's disgusting, really, but it's cool. And now it's Homora's turn. What are you gonna do?
Sorry about all the coughing.
It's okay.
I will. I guess I'll just head this way. Use all my movement to get as close to this.
This guy?
Man.
This guy?
This guy over here.
Oh. So you're gonna use both your action as well?
Yeah.
Just to point out, if you use all your action, which you can, you're not gonna make a swing at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
You could.
However, you can get to this guy.
I'll just use.
If you want to climb up, you can use all your movement to climb up to here.
I will attempt that then.
Okay.
I will attempt to climb up the cliff.
Choose either acrobatics or athletics. It's actually more. Actually, it's more athletic. Athletics. Sorry, my bad. So
Thank God.
roll for athletics. Okay. You managed to pull yourself up, like to the cliff. Although with some difficulties because you're shorter than Guardian, but you still managed to make it. So you're now up here. The goblin just like sees you and like frightened, seeing this small dwarf just climbs up onto the cliff and with the raging eyes try to beat this guy into a pulp. What are you gonna do? Roll for attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna
take a swing for attack. Sally, you misses. Maybe it's because the climbing just took a chunk out of you, or maybe because you were damaged. Either case, you swing and it's a total miss. You hit the wall behind him, so that's something. Yep. And now it's Goblin's turn. So in this range, he sees that he's been like boxed in by this dwarf, so he'll try to maneuver his way out of this dire situation. Basically, just try to get the hell away from you. So, as he moves, you actually get opportunity attack. So roll for attack. Still this, the goblin is just too small. Just try to dodge around the corner, and the passage is really not your type. The goblin caves, they have no taste making.
Tacky.
And yeah, and the goblin just dodges around the corner. It actually flees. Okay, and this dude actually yells, "Is it done? Look, Emic, I did my part. Can I just rest? Can someone take the shift? I'm so bored." And he just heard the foot stomping, just walks away. And this guy over here just yells. You heard a loud noise, yells, "You fools! Can't you hear that they're still alive? Are you so dumb you can't tell the difference? Why I have to do everything myself?" And that's about it. Now it's Soft's turn. What are you gonna do?
Can't wait till we get to the room and there's just like a sleeping ogre.
Okay, so dashing is an action, right?
Yes. Dashing? No, that if you don't have something that specifically says you are able to dash, you have to use your action. Like the whole.
Yeah. So it is an action.
Well, for rogues, it's a bonus action if they use dash.
All right. Well, since let me double check this. My speed is 30.
Yes.
I can actually I'm gonna dash all the way up this channel. I checked it earlier.
Yes.
It was like I think it's like. Oh, if I go up like this way.
Yeah. If you move all your 30 feet of movement, you can actually, if you only use your movement, not dashing, you can move up to here. This spot.
And if I was right there, could I see him?
Doesn't he need athletics? Like,
I have line of sight.
Climb up here.
Yeah, you'll have to use half your movement to climb up here, though. So
even if I have a climb.
Yeah. So you'll probably land here, around where Guardian was in. Yeah. If you use all your action, both your action and your movement, you can move up to here, like this area.
Right.
But you can't do anything.
But I'd still have my bonus action, correct?
Yes.
All right.
So if you want to, you can move here and move your hex towards it. But that's
I was gonna move to right here because I can make it just walking up, like without climbing up at all, just running up.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
Go for it.
And then I see. Actually, I would probably stop right here if I see him there.
You do. And he's just as surprised to see you as you are to him.
Hex.
Okay.
Move my hex onto him.
He's
and
like,
then back up fight. Because that would be the rest of my
how
60.
are you still alive? The flood should take you.
I was in the other room.
Okay. But that will be all.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's essentially all I wanted to achieve.
Yes. Now it's Tully's turn. You all see, like, your feline friend just runs so fast, like a blur of wind just cross through the hall, and just into the corner. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'll follow him around.
Okay.
I guess.
Yep.
Just.
And you can totally move and see. If you want to, you can move here to ignore the half cover, because apparently he's hiding behind a huge boulder for a goblin.
Okay, and I'm in melee with him?
Yes, this is in melee.
Awesome. Please hit.
Okay, you totally hit. The dagger just flings towards his throat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. It takes a severe, like, throat cut. Not necessarily death at death's door, but it's quite something.
With my bonus action, I think I can make a second attack, just without my dex bonus.
Okay. Sadly, this one misses. However, I believe with your rogue ability, you got sneak attack. Is that a thing?
Yeah, sneak attack, but it's an extra damage if I have advantage on the roll or if someone's within 5 feet of it.
Oh, okay. Then,
yeah.
Nope. Get what I just said. And you managed to cut him really deep, but he's still standing. And that will be the end of your turn. Okay, now it's Rivani's turn. What are you going to do? You're now back on your feet. Yep, and all your fans are ahead of you. Yes?
She's just like a sort of like.
Thank God I'm still alive kind of mood.
Was anyone pushed into the trap back here?
Wait for me. Like just sort of like
a joyful mood, like nothing's gonna take her down kind of mood.
Well, it's more like a tired, joyful.
Tired, joyful.
He's
nice.
like She's singing, she's like a bardic.
She's like, I'm so tired, but I still have to sing. What I live for.
I have the energy to sing.
Yes. So we're gonna move here.
Yeah.
Is that a spot?
Yeah, she'll just stand there and catch her breath.
Okay. Whew. Just a reminder, you can use your action to move another 30 feet. One. But you don't have to. Thing. You can move to here. One. This.
I don't think I want to get that close to the goblin though.
Okay. Problem. Okay.
Well, I'll at least like go. I'll at least like go enough to like get onto sort of climb up on the bridge.
So just a reminder, the bridge is now gone because the huge wave just blew through it. And you can, however, climb onto the cliff and land it here. But you'll have to make an athletic check to see if you're nimble enough to climb up.
Alright.
Okay. Go for athletics. Well, sadly, you don't have enough strength to pull yourself up. Like, the cliff is slippery, it's not your thing, you don't usually climb. So, yeah. It's totally not your fault. It's the cliff. It's the damn cliff. Right? So, throw action. That'll be the end of your turn. Now it's Viking's turn. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm just taking a look at.
Okay.
Is that considered 25?
Yes, that is. If you move towards here, it's 20. If you move towards here, it's 30.
I can't be in the same spot as suits, right?
Nope.
So if I go here, that's 30.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna use my action to dash and move. Yeah. Oops. To here.
This spot?
Yeah, to this spot.
Okay. That will take all your, both your action and your movement. So.
Yep.
You'll be able to do anything.
You have a bonus action.
I'm also level 1. There is no bonus actions for Valley.
As you look, as you move past through here, you see, there's the cave. Originally, there's a large pool. Like, apparently, there's a twin large pools over by the side that you think is what causes the huge wave that crushing down. A narrow waterfall is like high and the eastern wall feeds into the pool. It's still feeding, but the water just flows. So yeah, there's a wide exit standing on the south, with two smaller passage on the leading west. So that's about it, and that'll be the end of your turn. Now will be Guardian's turn. What are you gonna do?
1 sec. Gotta look at one thing. No, okay. I'm just gonna go with everyone else.
Okay.
And just get here and hit him in the butt.
Yeah. Okay. So you all heard a loud foot stomping, which you all think is probably Guardian, and just crushingly leading towards this poor goblin. Roll for attack.
And I do that.
You definitely hit. Roll for damage.
And I do that.
Yep. You all see, like, he just kind of a robotic move, just and slash. The poor goblin didn't even know what hit him. Basically, he just dies. who could stand in the way of a huge menacing robot? The case. And that will be the end of your turn. Now will be Homura's turn. Seeing all your friends, like all your companions, just this direction.
They're not my friends.
What are you gonna? Yes. What are you gonna do? We're not friends. Just a bunch of strangers I met along the way. What are you gonna do?
I didn't get the hit, so I'm gonna this way.
Okay. You can totally get to heal.
Right here.
Okay.
Because I know he has a crossbow, and I don't want to get shot as soon as I round the corner.
That's pretty smart. So you're gonna hide behind the corner? Yep. Go for it.
And I will wait there.
Okay. So, like, Rivani sees, like, from down below that her poor friend who's, like, just moving her little legs and towards the edge of where she gets. And that's about it. So now it's the goblin's turn. And the turn passes. You don't hear further noise. You assume they either are dead or they're gone. But you can't tell for sure. And that's about it. That's their turn. What are you gonna do? Thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna split up my movement. I'm gonna go 15 up to here, and then
try to climb up.
Because this isn't like 10 feet tall, is it?
It's a bit difficulty. Can go for it.
Is it? Well, is it 10? Is it? How tall is it to the bridge?
About 8, give or take.
Oh, well, since I have my cat claws,
okay.
I have a climbing speed of 20, so I can use.
Okay, totally. Go for it.
Up. And also, I kind of jumped onto the wall, like avoiding the water as much as possible.
In that case, I'll say roll for acrobatics, just for kicks.
Oh, please be good. Yes.
Nice.
13 or 17.
So, as only Rivani is seeing this, none of you sees this. So, your feline friend just leaps up towards the wall with ease. You can see, like, the cat graze just makes it jumps up to the wall. Like, simple as that. And what are you gonna do? You're now on top of the wall. Like, fine, like nothing.
That should be all correct. Or should I? Is it climbing speed? I have 20, and then I
yes,
have...
it's a separate speed, but it will count in your total movement.
Okay.
So yeah, you can still move towards here. That's about the proper. Like, you can move in where Homura is standing, but you can move here. That's about as far as you can get.
If I move right there, could I kind of see him a little
sadly,
bit?
no, because Homura is occupying the last spot that's just around the corner. So she can get a glimpse on the goblin, but you can't. You have to wait behind.
All right, well, then that's my turn.
Hey, the end of your turn. And
my
now...
hanging heck, waiting to see someone.
And now will be Tali's turn. So, your giant friend just finished the menace. Just finished the, like, pest for you. What are you gonna do?
Laugh a little bit. Kind of, thanks again, Guardian Man. You coming through in clutch.
Okay.
And I guess follow back down over here.
Okay. You can't. If you like, since the bridge is gone, I have to say, you can move here, and if you want to, you can either jump. It's really difficult. I'll have to remind you if you try to jump over to the other side, or you can just leap down, like using your normal movement, and then try to climb up. But that will be the end of your You climb back up. You can't climb up to the cliff.
All right,
but that will be it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try and climb up.
Roll for athletics.
Oh God.
Welcome to D&D. Running around.
Yes. Climbing.
Trying to find your enemies.
Okay. You use your dagger like nothing. You see a few small holes on the wall, which you think is some cat-like creatures. You're not sure. Maybe. And you climb up the wall. As you climb up, you see dots, and you think, yeah, for sure, that'll be him. That's probably him. Yes.
Excellent.
And that will be the end of it. Okay, Ravani, are you gonna give it another try? Like, seeing all your friends just climb up with ease? Or you can take a longer route and walk from this direction. If you want to. It's totally up to you. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, she's not really a climber, so when she notices that there's another way up, she'll sort of start heading that way.
Okay. So as you move towards the corner, he sees
a giant ogre.
No, the original goblin with a crossbow that was standing on the bridge, pointing his aim, and as he heard the noise, he quickly turns around and fires a shot.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
don't underestimate them. They're
holding
vicious creatures. Let's see. Goblin. What's your AC?
AC is 12.
Whoa. Okay, so the crossbow, just light of lightning, just shoots towards your lower abdomen, and it hits, dealing 3 points of damage as you feel like a severe pain, in your stomach. That totally hurts. And I assume you're now unconscious.
Crap.
The pain is too severe for you to take, so you falls back. Okay, so now will be a good time to introduce the death save. So for each turn, around your turn, you get to make one death save. And if you succeed, over 10, you get a succeed. If you fail, lower than 10, you fail. So if you fail 3 times, you're officially dead. Now you're just unconscious. You're not dead yet. So, no chance, and other teammates might bring you back up. And since you haven't used your action yet, this turn, you're gonna make one death saving throw.
I wonder if we could also resurrect you if you die.
That's probably not going to happen at level 1.
No.
Nice. You totally make it.
Just future
That will be the end of your turn. Okay. Now is Viking's turn. By the way, none of you noticed this because you're out of range. Yep. Viking, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to RP this, mind you. I'm going to move to here, which should be 10 feet of movement, and I get Guardian's attention, and I go like this, like that, to point towards this way.
Okay. This cave? Okay. Got it.
Are we doing military tactics?
I'm trying to get your attention so you don't,
Ice front.
Danger, Will Robertson, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm going to come up here. Why is my thing not?
Try to peek around the corner?
Yeah, I'm going to approach here.
Okay. Okay.
And try and see something, if anything is in there.
Okay. as you peek around the corner. Yes, as you peek around the corner, sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes towards a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A larger opening leads north, down a set of natural stone steps. The roar of falling water echoes. In the middle of the cavern, the coals of a large fire smoke. But there's no sign of any other creature. You're not sure to the dark corner. They are, maybe. Now you don't
I'm going to continue. Is this is that stairs or is that like
yes, it's a stair leading downwards.
Oh, okay. I'm going to creep into this right here, which should be my 30 feet.
Okay. So.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead. What are you gonna do?
Basically, I'm doing this defensively. Like, I have my shield raised and my sword out. So, aka, if I see something, I'm gonna stab it. Readying an action.
Okay. You don't see anything else besides there's a flickering light that looks like gold. You're not sure around this corner. You're not sure. It's like this golden color. Maybe not.
Okay. I'm going to end the turn, though, readying an action to attack if anything comes towards me.
So you stand defensively.
Minus our companions. They're not going to stab Guardian. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's make sure that's clear.
Make sure that's okay. All right. Now will be the Guardian's turn. What are you going to do?
Okay. I'm going to wait a second and then just wait. And if he doesn't scream, which he doesn't, turn around.
Yeah,
if he doesn't call enemies or anything like that, I'm just gonna run over here and hop down off the little cliff. And
as you hop down the cliff, you see Rivani's you assume lifeless corpse is lying on the ground. You're not sure.
Do I see that the bolt came from this direction?
Yes, because she fall. No, actually you don't. Because when you seize her, the bolt is already in her stomach. You can see she lies backwards onto the ground.
I know that, but where her body is,
you are not sure. With the stream and the pile of corpses, I'll have to remind you, all the goblins and wolves' corpses are still piled up here, so you're not entirely certain if it's from this direction. You assume it might be from this direction, but you don't know.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my dash action to just stand right here and just sort of stand in front of her body because I can't do anything else.
Yep. As you dash around, you see this tiny goblin standing over here and is pretty surprised to see you.
I'm just going to sort of kneel and just completely cover her body as much as I can.
Okay. So that'll be the end of your turn. Now it's Hamur's turn. What are you going to do? You heard a bolt fired, but you're not entirely sure what happened. You heard a thumping noise. That's about it.
I'm going to yell around the corner. And that the goblins throw down their weapons, and we might not kill them.
Okay. Roll for intimidation. Just try to intimidate the goblin to give up. And and
it's not on that one.
Nope.
Right side to everything.
Maybe it's because the hatred goes way beyond the two species. Maybe it's because Hamur is not really good at yelling at other people. But either case, the goblins, you heard him saying, "You dumb, I'm not gonna put down my stuff. Just try it. Try to kill me. See if you can." And that's all he said.
Smash your head.
And that will be the... You use up your action. Are you gonna...
I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. So, I'll just... Still stays behind him. Now it's the goblin's turn.
Gonna smash his head so good.
So, are you keeping a lookout, Hamura? And, Guardian? Are you both looking at this direction?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you both see the goblin just sneakily trying as best as he could to dodge around the corner and, like, goes into the dark.
Okay.
Yep. That'll be it. That'll be the goblins. And before the turn ends, you heard a small, arguing voice from back behind. And now it's not just the goblins. You heard something like maybe a human's voice? You're not so very certain. But that's about it. Yep. Okay, what are you gonna do? Salt, it's your turn now.
Well, I'm
you heard the arguing. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use my full movement to run over.
Okay. So as you run across the corner, the goblin.
You die.
No.
I see it?
The goblin who just dodged around the corner because you're not sure. Ready his crossbow and fires a chunk at you.
Well, shit. Shit, I saw that coming.
Well, with your AC, it's totally a hit since you're not paying attention, and the bolt just fires, and you can see, it just aims towards your arm, from your right, and just shot into your shoulder, and deeper, goes very, very deep. You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Yes, and you feel a severe pain.
Oh shit. Okay. Well. No, that's not gonna do shit.
You can move your hex if you want. You still have an action and a bonus action.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my bonus action.
He's a goblin. You could probably kill him.
I'm going to, as my bonus action, use my shielding aura.
Okay.
So that's... Let me put that on there. Okay. So I get, until the end of my next turn, I get resistance to all damage. And anybody who ends their turn within 10 feet of me takes 4 damage. 4 radiant damage. That's my bonus action. And then I'm going to do Toll of the Dead on him.
Okay. All of you heard a familiar bell ring. And which you've seen quite a few times before. It's probably what Sauce is casting. So, go for it. Okay.
When he would hear like a cat breach?
He has to do a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. So, this time, even since there's no disadvantage on him, he's not hexed, he makes the saving throw. And thus he takes, I assume, points of damage?
He doesn't take any damage.
Oh, he doesn't take any damage. Okay. He heard the bell. He's not sure for a moment. Pretty confused. He's like, what was that about? And that's about it. Yes. That will be the end of your turn. You still have 5 feet if you want. You can move.
I have 5 feet of movement?
Yes. Yeah, you moved 30 feet, I believe. Oh, no. 25? Did you move 25 feet?
Wouldn't it?
Oh, no, it's 30 feet. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, it's my
15 to there, and then...
Yeah, it's 30. Yeah, my bad. Then that'll be the end of your turn. Right.
Yeah.
So now it's Tolly's turn. You saw just dodge around the corner. Yep.
Seems to be my trademark. I will follow suit.
Okay. And
Sots and Tolly sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
That will be 5.
I'm a 4-year-old.
Okay. Can I peek around the corner here?
Yes. As you peek around the corner, the goblin is actually fumbling with the crossbow. You assume with the arrow sticking out of Sot's shoulder, the goblin just fires something. And probably aim towards Sot's shoulder.
Dagger. For the love of God. Hit. Yep.
Oh, it's definitely a hit. So you found an opening and just throw your dagger towards the goblin. That's a total hit. You cut him really deep on both the crossbow and his hand. However, the crossbow is not broken because he's he's adjusting the angle, and sadly, it's not broken. But he takes a severe amount of damage. He's like, what are you gonna do?
Bonus action.
Yes.
Other dagger.
Go for it. Wait. You got a bonus action for daggers? Is the sneak attack?
2 weapon
Because it's a
fighting.
light weapon.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's a crit. Okay. Roll for damage. Just for kicks.
I don't think that hits.
It just... As the first dagger cuts into his arm, so he kind of almost drop his crossbow. As he reaches out to catch it, your second dagger actually sticks into his throat. You heard a gurgle noise. He falls into the ground. Completely dead. Yay. But you lost both of your dagger now. Shit. That will be the end of your turn, I believe. And it's now Rivani's turn. What are you going to do?
Make another death save.
Yes. Make another death save. That will be...
Oh, come on, nat 20.
Yes. Roll another death save.
Oh.
It's natural 20.
Good call.
You think yourself as having a huge, a bad dream, but you can't recall what was it. And from Guardian's viewpoint, you just heard a gasping noise, a loud gasping noise. And you see Rivani just flips back up, jumps right back into the ground. So you get 1 hit point back. You're now at 1 hit point. It's pretty funny seeing the arrow still sticking out of your stomach, but now you're completely back.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Huh. Yep. And that will be the end of your turn. Yeah.
I go what's that?
Yeah, you can.
Did we win yet?
You hear around the corner?
Not yet.
Okay.
Nope. Guardian just shaking his head.
Okay. That will be the end of Rivani's turn. And now it's Viking's turn. You stand guard, but for a while nothing happens. And you heard a faint noise saying, Have we won yet? From around the corner. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Just to remind you, you're still you can only see around this corner. This side and this side is still in darkness. The campfire only gets you this far.
I have dark vision though, right? So I should be able to see.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is because these corners are around around the side, so you can't really tell.
Is that a rock or is that a...
No, it's a sack. These are sacks of which you assume are provisions because from the potatoes and all the foods food out of the sacks.
I'm still gonna have my shield and sword raised.
Yes.
And I'm gonna move here. Can I see this corner?
Yes. As you move towards the sacks, nothing happens. No, nothing happens. The corner is just a corner. It's a bit dirty in this corner, with lots of goblin waste. Basically, stands for a pile. Goblins are not known for hygiene. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna same thing right here.
Okay.
15, I think.
Nothing around this corner as well. But you do get a better look at this pile of which you assume are gold pieces. They are. You see a number of gold pieces. Probably above like 50 or so. It's not that much. It's a small bag, but like the glittering of the light is pretty soothing if you're a man for gold.
So it's just like a small bag. Like,
yes, a small bag. The gold is in the small bag. Around the sacks, you actually see a crust, like some kind of a symbol, on each of the sacks. You assume they're from like maybe the merchants, the goblins robbed. It's a symbol of lion, crouching onto a gate.
Okay. I'm going to leave the bag of gold. I think
yeah, you can come back.
Yeah, okay. We can come back. And then I'll move here.
Okay.
And see that. And then I don't see anybody there, so I'm going to use my action and
you can move to here.
Right there?
Yeah.
I have 30 feet of... Yeah, because I gotta go
Yeah, because this corner is like the edge.
There you said?
Yeah. Actually here. Sorry. Pointer is not. Yeah, 30. Yeah, this spot.
Okay.
That's the furthest.
Alright.
Alright. That will be the end of your turn. Now will be Guardian's turn.
Oh, one sec. I'm in the middle of one thing.
Yeah. Actually, I'll be right back. Something just came up. Give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Yeah, I want you, girl. No, I want you, baby. Mm-hmm.
Guardian starts singing.
While Susan's slowly bleeding out.
He's serenading you with a song of his people.
I'm secretly, guys, I'm not actually a barbarian. I'm a bard.
Like
You're a barbarian.
Yeah, you guys just misheard me.
Just multi-class into barbarian.
At level 1, I'm multi-classed already.
Oh, I might actually do that with my other character. And then there's another campaign that I'm playing that he's a bard, but he also makes a bunch of like random movie quotes every time he kills somebody. So I'm like, he should be a barbarian.
Every time that they do that.
Because it makes sense, because he's also technically a gladiator.
Yeah.
So his background is technically a entertainer.
I like it.
So even though Rob is not here, I'm still just gonna like say to Rivani, I don't know why I say Riviani. It's what I say every time. Also,
all this in a matter of 6 seconds.
Yes, I know. I can't see anyone. Can you guys see each other? Oh, it's coming back. It's back.
You good? I'm good.
I just had to refresh.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
So I just sort of like turn, and then as I see Rivani wake up, I just sort of like pat her on the head, just like,
okay,
and go, stay safe, and then turn around.
With your height, can't manage that. And
what?
Yeah, I mean, with your height, you can easily do that.
Yeah.
But as you traversing this part, you can only here. Like I was saying, the terrain is like pretty hard to traverse, even with your height.
So, do I see anything from?
Actually, no.
Like
You
over
see,
here?
you actually see a dead corpse with 2 daggers sticking out of the body.
Okay, then
Definitely
I'm a
solid.
dash.
A partially dead suits.
Yeah, and a partially dead. Who's leaning
gonna-
against the wall.
I'm
He got
gonna
hit
dash.
once and he nearly died.
Oh yeah, you
He's
dodged
kind
like
of
everything.
rethinking his life.
I'm gonna dash right here and look this direction.
Okay. As you around, actually, a goblin that is holding an tied up old man, like as hostage. And you heard him saying, "I'm more step, and I'll split his throat."
I do not move. And then I put my hand up to the other guys, to the group, just like behind me, just like hold, because they probably heard that too. Yeah, that's it.
Yours turn. What are you gonna do? You heard thumping. You heard like a bunch of chaos going on.
We're gonna play catch up and.
You can move further.
You can get to like
You can
here
get to
in 15.
where Guardian.
I can be meat shield and guys.
Want to? Have to.
Yeah.
I can be meat shield. I have 15 health.
Please tell me she sees like a partially dead. Me partially dead.
You're fine.
Yeah, you definitely
Okay.
like half dead. Thinking it's down.
I'm out of spells.
Has spell slots.
Oh.
That's my turn.
Oh, you're not gonna do anything. Besides,
I'm just gonna be.
okay. So as
buffer
Sod's
between.
using his puppy eyes, looking at you, holy.
Please.
Fast.
Can I make a persuasion check?
I would if I
to
could.
persuade her?
I would love to, but sadly, you're too busy hurting. Can't mutter a word. All right.
Dead.
So, as for now, it's goblins. Now, since
Now
it's
an
only
initiative of
Guardian,
46.
Guardian at the goblin, holding tied up old man at the village, and get a quick view of the cave. The cave is like divided into a like 10-foot high, a steep natural like staircase leads to a lower portion of upper ledge. Like the air is hazy and the smoke. There's like something cooking, and the smell is bad. There's the pod on the other side, which Thoughts and Mark can see. There's something cooking on top of it, but none of this is the concern, right? For goblins holding. And goblin high initiative is gonna say lemon. Chop this.
Is it just me or is he cutting out?
Yeah, you're cutting out,
Yeah,
Robin.
Robin, you're kind of cutting in
Alright.
and out.
Can you guys hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just because when you do your goblin voice, it's
Okay.
a lot quieter.
Oh, it's a lot quieter. Alright.
You need to speed up.
Let
speak up a
me
little bit.
leave. I'll cut this dude in pieces. The
Am I allowed
blade
to
is
respond even though it's not my
Pretty
turn?
damn close to its like neck.
Am I allowed to respond even though it's not my turn?
Yeah, you can say something back,
Okay.
but you can't do anything.
I'm just gonna sort of look at him, and then like out of like the tubes on my back that are like sort of sprouting out, just steam, just like bellows of steam start like flowing out,
Like
and my eyes that are already red just sort of like
glow a little
intensify
bit.
a little bit, yeah, and just go, let him go, please.
So you all heard a loud noise, like some kind of horn. We're not sure.
Yeah, it sounds like a train horn.
Yes, and Tali and Hamura see like the huge steam just comes out. And now I'll say, since it's negotiating time, you are all out of combat. As for this moment,
Could that be intimidation based off of strength? Because of the way that I'm doing it, rather than charisma.
For now, if you want to intimidate him, I'll say give it a.
Because that was my plan with that.
Because you're not like, if you want a intimidation based on strength, I would say you have to do certain action, like punching something, make it.
I'm gonna punch the wall just as hard as I can.
So you guys can all move like fast-ish towards this location. There's no.
Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Here,
yes.
And then I want to actually make like a athletics check and try
jump
and jump
over.
The gap. Yep.
Try it. Give it a try. I would love to see how this plays out. Go ahead.
Oh, I failed miserably.
Yes. As you leap off the edge, you think you can reach it, but in midair you just realize the gravity is a bitch and just falls
the
back.
cartoon thing
Yes.
that's running for a second and then
yes, like
Wile E. Coyote
wiggle. Yeah, and
Acme.
you take you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage with a severe ow, which all of you can hear across the cave. Like,
I forgot you healed
ow.
Now that I this goblin, can I move my hex onto him?
Well,
I don't know because I don't.
Just
think
as a reminder, hex can be sensed since it's like something to suppress one's ability, and that will leave a marking on its body.
You would know.
So the goblin will probably know, and judging by the old man's status and the goblin's blade is actually to his neck, you probably think that's a bad idea to provoke the goblin.
Okay. He would also see you doing like verbal or submetic actions, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, since we're out of combat, I don't have my shielding aura anymore. Which would have hurt him if I stepped up to him.
Okay, good to know. All right. So everyone, I assume, is gathering around this corner.
Yep.
Okay.
Ravini will run over to Viking to see if he's okay.
Okay.
Because she would have been there to see him seems to have failed to jump, and so Shamar would go, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?"
Yeah. On Viking's part is totally embarrassing, but what are you gonna say, Viking?
Tell anybody you've seen that.
It's because I didn't sleep well. I was sleeping in my armor. It's totally because the exhaustion. It's totally because of it.
Yeah. And I hold my hands like this and like try and help you up the cliff.
Okay. All right. With a boost. Nice. But by the way, you can totally travel through this part. Like, you don't have to climb up. Like, that's not necessary. If you want to, you can. But you'll have to make checks.
He's gonna try and climb.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Not one.
Go ahead. Roll for athletics.
I'm trying to get Stefan up there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you got a boost
So
from Viking, Ravani? Yeah.
With assistance, right?
Yes. You have advantage on athletics.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Go for athletics.
Cause I want you back. No, I want you, baby.
Oh God! What? Oh.
Whoops. Well,
we're just gonna stay down here.
With advantage, Ravani fails and slips back down and almost hits Viking on the way down. And now they're in an awkward position where Ravani is actually like riding
on top of me.
Viking's head.
Well, that got awkward quickly.
Yes, real fast, real awkward.
Oh god,
it's going great.
So are you two gonna still decide to climb or just go through here?
Please keep trying. Please keep trying.
You're on top of me. I can't do anything.
You can shake her off if you want. You can try to wiggle her off.
I'm gonna see how this one plays out.
I'll just sort of try to get off of Viking and I'll let him know about the other path
okay.
Up to where the others are.
So Ravani filled you in, Viking, and you now know there's another path. Save your face.
I say, if you tell anybody about me falling, I'm gonna tell everybody that you couldn't even climb a cliff with help.
Blackmail. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
So dark. So fast.
I'm not evil, but I'm just saying that, like...
You're just dark.
Embarrassment from both of us.
She's a little girl, dude. Don't blackmail a little girl.
Spry little girl.
In Viking's defense, he's probably thinking it as an exchange of secrets. But, yes.
No.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't have heard it anyway.
Ronnie, what are you gonna say?
She sort of chuckles embarrassedly and sort of she says like, I won't tell anyone if you won't.
Okay. Viking?
Deal.
Deal?
Help
okay.
her get up.
Alright. So you both
Vikani, I ship it.
Yeah. Manage this direction. And gather around. Some of you might notice that there's like a weird thing going on between those two. You're not sure. Like maybe it's because the like clothing, like that's all like folded and all that kind of stuff. Like,
could I insight and see what
go for it to see if they're holding anything back. Go for it. With a natural 20, there's sorry.
17 plus
with
3.
a 17 plus 3, with a 20, you actually sense that they might be doing something behind you guys.
Can I counter it with a persuasion check to say no, sorry?
Oh no, I'm just looking at
you
guys.
He's not asking. Like... He's just checking on you guys. Yes.
I'll outright be like,
for later.
I ship Vikani so hard.
Yeah.
I like how this is all this is happening, and like we haven't said anything to the goblin yet.
Yes.
He's holding.
Well, as you guys are doing that, the goblin is just staring at trying to intimidate Guardian, like not saying a word. With each of you showing up, he's getting more and more like stressed. Well, what's the deal?
Why haven't you killed this goblin yet? I look to Guardian.
If you kill me, I slit his throat.
Hostage exchange.
It's getting more and more intense. There's actually a small drip of blood from the tip of the dagger.
Is this like a little cliff?
It's actually like a little small cliff. Not really high. It's about 4 or 5 feet. You assume?
Kind of like a stage.
Yes, kind of like a stage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say to him, we outnumber you 6-1. Put down your weapons, and you will live.
You think I'm dumb? If I put down my weapon, you'll kill me outright. Just let me go.
Shall you hurt this human, we shall make you feel more pain than you have ever felt before. And then I just pull out 2
we'll see
axes.
about that. See how many I can take down before I left this world.
We have killed all of your friends.
I whisper over to
make an exchange.
Hemora, and I ask her, Could you hit him if he tried to kill him?
Can
if I took a nap.
Wait, so is he in my reach?
Actually, no. The position-wise, sorry if it's confusing. It's actually, sorry. Yeah, he's actually holding him at around this spot.
Okay.
Can I
Position.
So I don't
We
know
offer
if
an
this ability allows for it, but can I assist somebody in an intimidation check?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
you
what I
can.
was trying to do, but I was never told to make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
I want to pull a spear off my back, and essentially I'm casting light on the tip, so
Okay.
it glows very brightly. And I say, "Do you really want to mess or, I'm trying to intimidate."
Yeah.
Either way, you're not walking away from us.
Oh yeah,
alive.
we'll see about that.
As he says
So,
that, I just punch the wall
Before
as hard as I can.
any of you do anything, try to find
it.
out. Roll for investigation if you want. Like,
Perception or investigation?
you can roll for either to see why is he so confident.
Oh, wouldn't that be
in
more of
walking.
like an insight?
Yeah.
It's
Or insight. Those
I'll roll for
three
insight.
will
If
help.
it's about him.
Or
it's
insight.
It's kind of more
Okay.
insight.
Oh, with a natural 20. Nice.
Bunch of insightful motherfuckers. Except for me.
Yes.
Hamura
Except
doesn't
for
know
me.
anything.
Besides, Hamura is so focused on the light on the tip of Viking spears, like,
Ooh.
but with the insight,
Out of my face.
Salts and Nathan, as well as Tali, you three sense that he's hiding something. Like, he's confident for a reason. You don't think he's actually wanting to parlay his way out of this. And as for Roy, you kind of sense him a little more distance is gaining up between you.
Wait, he's moving?
Barely. But still.
How
I'm
about
gonna put my great axe up and just say, "Stop moving." Now.
I'm not. You are moving. You all are moving your weapons left and right. You think I'm dumb? I'm not gonna leave my life towards you guys. Leave or I slaughter this bitch.
Up. And guys, I think we might, offer an exchange of sorts.
Yes.
Can I look around?
It's spaghetti.
Can I look around and see if there's like traps around him or anywhere in this like upper area?
Yeah, sure. That will be investigation.
I'm gonna also investigate
12.
and kind of give a quick look around. Just
That's intimidation you were trying to roll.
Whoops.
Right.
6.
So
It'd be 11 due to my first roll.
only like all of you are looking around, but without like clear indication. You don't see anything. Salts actually sees like you don't think the pattern of the floor is correct. Like there's a slight like disturbance. The cave
like,
all looks the same.
over here.
Around where they're staying, but the light is pretty dark in this corner because the campfire is not that far, so you can't.
And I have dark vision as well. So,
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Then you can see. Yeah, but the light is behind you. With the light, even with the light, you can light normal light. Yeah. So, but Salts has dark vision, so he can discern like a small like gray color that's a little bit lighter than normal darkness.
Is it
around this spot?
Correct?
Around this spot. You think might be the floor, might be the wall. You're not sure.
it might be like a trap door.
Don't.
So essentially, it like, could I make the connection like he's potentially trying to escape, like he has a quick escape?
Roll with your insight. You rolled a 20 on an insight. So I'll say you think he's moving towards that location. Certain.
I'm just gonna like be ready to, if he makes any sudden or quick movements, to just jump over here.
The moment I figure out that he's gonna probably like make a quick exit, I'm moving my hex and casting Toll of Dead, since that's like
okay.
I can do that within like a few
as
seconds.
you move your head, the goblin actually click its like ankle towards the wall, and as soon as it clicks it, there's a door just immediately flips up and he just drops back into the floor, into the trapdoor, and the door closes. But as now you can see he's gone. However, it's not so lucky for our captive.
I can still sense where he is.
When he did that, would I be able to make my jump over here?
You can make your jump, but he's long gone. Yeah.
And I was waiting for him to move if I could double dagger, or that's chill. No.
Yeah, like with his nimbleness, he sensed that you guys are not really gonna let him go. So he's like, as soon as Sots move his head, with the first sign, he just dodges. But however, for the captive, he's now severely wounded. For the goblin, actually slit his throat where he left, and now he's bleeding unconscious.
I'm gonna pick him up and just immediately run him straight to the healers and just expectantly look at them.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over and look at the try and look and see where he went.
Like,
sure.
heal him.
You want to investigate the trapdoor?
Yeah.
Go for it. You think 16. The door is set like a stone tile, which activates from the bottom of a small brick underneath the wall, which disguises itself into a rock. Yeah, but as you try to kick it, it's not budging. Like you think.
Is anyone gonna heal him?
Yeah, you think it's one use. Yeah, go for it. Try to heal him.
Can I do a medicine check to try to stabilize him since I have a spell slot?
Yeah, go for it.
Crap. Viking.
Nice. As you see, Homura just wave her hand. Without using her divine power, the wound is just, really tendered up with all the bandages she have. Wrap the old man up. He's still unconscious, but he's no longer bleeding out.
Okay, as soon as he's good, I'm gonna run over, and since Sots hasn't actually seemingly made not much progress, I'm just gonna start hacking away with my axe.
Do I sense where he is since I hexed him?
You failed to hex him, actually, because he outruns you before you could hex him.
How?
The first sign of you move your head. Yeah, but the first time as you move your head, he just clicks toward the wall. Yeah.
Wait,
and your hex can't your hex can't target some guy without actually seeing. He already dodges.
Okay. Wait, when you move your hex, do you actually have to do anything verbal or anything?
As far as I know, I don't think I do.
Yeah, I think hex is just...
It's just considered a bonus
action. Move it.
Once it's cast, I can just move it.
Yeah, you can just move it at will. You don't have to actually, show anything.
Yeah, it just says I can...
It doesn't... If it doesn't say... If it only says, with your will, then I'll say you do hex it. But
it just says you curse a new creature on subsequent turns.
So you don't. It doesn't require any verbal or Anything to indicate you do that?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
No.
Well, in that case,
and it lasts up to an hour, and it's only been like, I want to say a minute.
Yeah. In that case, you do sense the goblin. Weirdly enough, he seems to be still in the same spot.
Oh, like he's right underneath?
You're not with your hex, you can't tell the... Like, can you tell the difference between longitude or altitude?
You sense where they are.
You sense where they are. Okay. So you sense that he's like 100 feet beneath you.
Specify. It says you place a creature on a... You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. The only way to end the spell early is one, if they die, or if a remove curse is cast.
Okay. You sense that he is beneath you like 100 feet. Still in the same spot, but...
I'm just gonna start hacking away at the trapdoor that he was at.
Okay.
Right where it was.
Can I
With
come
my
up and have a
axe.
look around? While he's hacking away?
Would that be like a strength check or like what?
Well, you can check at the same time if you want to. Roll for investigation. But with each time Guardian is hacking away on the trapdoor, it gets harder. Just saying. Because the evidence is losing by...
I'm trying to just break it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Roll for... Actually, you know what? Roll for attack. Guardian, if you try to hack away the door, go for it. Go for attack.
Okay. 19.
The door
14 damage.
won't budge. You knocked out a significant amount of the door, but you think the wall is pretty thick. Thick enough to sustain
Wait,
a long...
but I made a hole in it?
Yeah.
Is it big enough for me to jump down into?
There you don't see... Like, you see like a chunk of rockets off the wall, but you don't see through it. The door is still...
It's a hole though.
Oh, it was through the wall. It wasn't the floor.
No, I was attacking at the
trapdoor.
exact spot that he went through.
Yeah, the trapdoor is like besides the wall. It's over here.
Yeah, but that's what
yes.
I'm trying to...
Right here
No, it's not a hole in the ground. Sorry, maybe I'm describing this wrong. But like the gray area Alex sensed a while before is actually the activate device of the trapdoor. Because now you can see that there's a brick. This guy's in.
You said I'm in a hole, right?
It's not through and through. It's like you punch a wall. You left a small hole behind, but you don't see through it, indicating that the wall might be thicker than you think.
Is there any way for him to wedge it open?
There's no significant... The trapdoor is like this. It's seamlessly, like, closing. You don't think this is a natural trapdoor. And with your knowledge of goblins, you don't think it's something that goblins could artifact.
Like
it's not something they can build. It's definitely something either mechanically well-designed or maybe there's magic behind it. You are not sure.
Could I... never mind.
Can I just keep hitting it?
Go ahead. As you guys are hitting it, are you guys gonna rest or are you just gonna try to chase this goblin to the oblivion?
I don't care about the goblin anymore.
Okay.
Neither do I. I was wondering.
I'm gonna... While we're resting, can I sense where, which direction he's headed?
Yeah. If you're taking a short, what kind of rest are you guys taking? Short or long?
Well, short rest.
Ravini's gonna be. Ravini's right now just sort of wringing the excess dampness off of her robes. And
while you're doing that, I'm doing prestidigitation
on everyone. Just clean everyone up.
Clean everybody because everyone got soaking wet, and I don't want to be.
Just a reminder, you guys also have water nearby. Want to take a shower? There's a waterfall around where Viking sees. Yeah,
and
around the dam.
And she's going to sort of look around the sort of immediate area here to see if there's anything of interest.
Okay.
I guess.
Go for it.
I explained to everybody that I went into the other room and didn't see anything, no enemies that way.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation. With Guardian's continuous effort, the wall still don't. Like, the second try is like didn't do a thing on the wall. You're not sure? Maybe it's because you don't hit the right. You didn't hit the right spot or something.
Wait,
as for Rivani checking around, you actually see there are a few pieces of. You think it's loot, like more loot from the merchants, maybe. You're not sure, but you also see from those loot sacks, a symbol of lion like clutching a gate.
I've been the entire short rest that they have. I just keep hitting it.
Okay. So
wailing at it.
My short rest, I'm actually gonna use a hit die.
Yeah.
Regain some health.
Okay. Go for it. Everyone can regain, can use as much. Oh, you only have one right now, so go for it.
So that puts me back up to max.
All right. Nice.
My bad.
For Roy, I would say because you don't take a rest.
Oh, my bad.
You don't. Yes.
You don't get that.
You don't get that back because you're still hacking on the wall. Like I was saying, you have to rest, regain the hit.
Okay. My bad.
Guys, I get my single spell slot back.
Nice.
Nice. All right. So everyone besides Guardian gets a certain amount of health back, and as you guys finish your rest, you realize that the old man has actually awoken. However, he's still tied up. He's a little bit confused of the situation. Why someone would rescue him from the goblin, but still have him gagged and tied up. But
could we have had him untied? That's something that we could have done.
As soon as we got him, can we?
All right, so you untie him at this point, and he looks at you with cautious eyes.
I hand him my water skin.
Okay. And he said.
All right, take a sip of it first, and then hand it to him.
Okay, so he was trying to say something, and then he sees the water skin. He immediately grabs it, with a gentle pose that you think he's probably a descendant of a noble or something. Even with his worst situation, he still shows a kind of a grace, in taking things, drinking all his. And he drinks the water slightly and hands you back saying, "Thank you." He looks around you, kind of ignores the giant thing that's been hacking on the wall nonstop, and says, "Hello, my name is Sildar Olwinter, and really, I appreciate help saving me." He said that in a disgust tone.
I say anytime, friend. Come here often.
Well, I was traveling with two of my protectees, but however, I'm not doing a really good job as a guard to them. The goblin ambushed us. God knows what kind of treachery using traps. Creatures. Thank you for saving my life.
No problem. I'm Ravini. Nice to meet you.
Nice.
She holds out. She holds out her hand.
Yeah. As he says his name and like with the description you guys got from previous encounter with Dylan, the boy from the caravan, you think this is the guy that's been captured. And yep. That's the guy who Dylan is asking you guys to try to rescue. And
we're gonna be able to get you. Dylan's been worried sick about you.
Oh, Dylan? Is he still alive? How's Victor? Is he still alive too?
He did.
She bites her lip a bit at the mention of Victor.
Seeing you guys are getting silent at this, sighs and says, "I see. I was hoping for the best. But things just can't go our ways."
I mean, his body's still intact, so you could take him to a temple, maybe, and they could help you.
Yes. I would definitely take them.
I've prayed for his safe passage to the afterlife. I think there's afterlife in D&D.
Thank you. I think Victor will.
Yes, there is an afterlife.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was out of character, by the way. Just making sure.
I was gonna have my character just explain to you the afterlife.
I think.
Yeah, because there's like the astral plane, there's the upper and the lower planes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 9 hells, everything.
Yeah, considering there's 9 hells, I'm pretty sure there's an afterlife.
And
There's
as
several
Sildar
afterlives.
finishes sentence, he looks around and like asks you guys again, saying this time in a more suggesting tone, saying, "You guys mind accompany me, Vendalen? If you guys escort me there, I would like to offer you guys a handsome reward for your trouble. I know I know I'll ask a lot.
What kind
you
of
guys
reward?
saving me and all that kind of stuff, but I hope.
What kind of reward are you talking about?
From all I can gather, that will be 50 gold.
Do you have any tomes or anything interesting lore that you know? I personally do not have any interest in monetary gains. It's more of knowledge.
Well, if you seek knowledge, I would say go to the shrine in Vandalen. The shrine of luck. The lady Gabrielle there might have some lead. But as for myself, I'm not so sure.
Thank you. Your insight has given me is rewarded enough.
I relay to everyone that sort of symbol that I saw on the stacks of loot, and I also ask was it Zodar?
Sildar Hallway.
Sildar?
Yes, Sildar.
Let's just call him Barry Blue Jeans.
I asked Sildar if that symbol is familiar to him.
Oh, that must be Lion's Gate's provisions. When I was in Vandalen last time, they were saying something about orc invasions, and that cost them their merchants dead, and the provisions not delivered in time. It's I'm a little bit surprised that they're here, though. Cause I don't see any orcs in this area. They're all just goblins.
I explain regarding the boxes that I had discovered in the other room, and they had the same symbol, correct?
Yeah. They've been losing the merchandise for quite some time. Their cargo's been missing. Like the whole troops have been missing. Like even with the merchant guild's best effort, yeah, they're just too many.
Do I know what this Lion's Gate is?
Roll for history. Actually,
guys, I'm gonna actually have to go right now.
No. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go right now.
Okay. You're happy. Okay.
I'll message you on a couple things later, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll roll for history too.
All right. Good luck, Roy. All right. So from all you can gather, it's a merchant's guild that's been distributing merchandise throughout the Sword Coast. It's not a huge guild per se. It's more like a localized group of merchants who just bring themselves together. So this goods travel faster. And recently there has been several reports of cargoes being hit. But yeah, beyond that, it's not really much anything. It's just a guild.
Okay. It's something that Suits would have inquired about. And
okay. So you guys all see Suits just puts down this line.
I put this down in my own notebook as well. I have my own notebook open right now, so.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I also sort of asked should we try and take some of these with us and try to
bring them back?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, the guild actually offers a handsome reward as well for retrieving their goods. Yeah, I believe our caravan is big enough.
Great, perfect.
I offered to go back and get Dylan and the caravan.
Okay.
To protect it here. Would it be able to make that trek?
It's gonna be a lot of trouble because there's no passage for caravans to travel. Remember, you guys travel towards the hideout. It's through the woods, so it's gonna be really, really hard for caravans to go through.
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys can, however, bring a horse to this location and tie all the goods and stuff with the horses and have them drag it back. But if it's the whole caravan, it's gonna take a lot of.
We don't have the bag of holding.
Yeah. Oh, or someone has the bag of holding.
But you can just put all the stuff in the bag of holding.
Yes. That will do the trick.
Also, while during our short rest, I'm just kind of walking around slowly around just kind of intricately going through with my lantern or revealing, seeing if I see anything.
As your short rest ended, you feel a disturbance. The connection, the hex you put it on the goblin was severed.
Before
abruptly. It's not like it lasts its duration and wears off. It's more like the goblins it's either dead or
something killed.
Yeah, something killed the connection.
Ooh.
Oh, he did.
Interesting.
Yep. So
I relay that to everyone, saying the goblin will no longer be an issue, but the question is, something killed it.
Sally turns to the old man and goes, "So why would they have kept you then? Why not? I'm sorry to be so blunt, but why not have just killed you straight away? What possible advantage? They had no idea we were coming after you, and all that was left was children. Why keep you here and alive at that?"
He kind of gives you a approval nod, finally someone has been asking the right question, and says, "Yeah, at first I thought it's the caravan, but then I realized it must be my connection with Gundren. He's a dear friend of mine. He recently recovers the trails of an old mine, which I believe is near the Wave Echo Cave. He doesn't put in specific details, but yeah, I believe that's something that might attract unwanted attention. The goblins been questioning me nonstop about this map and Gundren's whereabouts. Also, they spoke, yes, which Gundren has it on him all the time. He never lets anyone sees it, but apparently he recovers it from an ancient site, which leads to the precise location. Also, during their interrogation, they mentioned someone named the Black Spider. He or she must be the shot caller before they say his name in awe.
Can I do a history check or something to see if I know that name?
Yep, go for it.
I don't know why I'm not proficient in history.
Right? With your best knowledge, you don't think you recall, like any of you, you don't think you recall anyone who goes by the name or code name, apparently, Black Spider. However, spiders are normally used by rogues or thieves guild for a sign of maybe something. Or as for who goes further, did you roll for history as well, Viking? Hello, are you with us?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, did you roll for history as well?
Yeah, I'm not really a smart guy, so that's why I was thinking it's probably not something I would do.
Okay. So,
but I can.
Yeah.
I have a -1 in intellect. That's why I'm thinking.
Okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's fine. But okay.
0.
Okay. From what you can recall, Viking, you actually remember spiders being the symbol of a god, of a deity named Lloyd, who is the deity that rules the Thralls in layman's terms. Dark elves.
Okay.
Yes.
I would notice as well with my check, right?
You were saying something?
I would notice as well with my check, right?
Because you don't receive the religious training like Viking did.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I would say, yeah. It's like with the history check, it's based on your background and all that such stuff. With your knowledge, you mostly focus on Arcana. So even as high as your roll, you couldn't really tell. But for Viking, it's because he is a paladin still, and he received certain amount of training within this area. Yes.
There's also a religion check, which kind of orders that goes hand in hand with history.
Yeah.
But when I hear the word spider, then I kind of peek up because I recognize it as a symbol of Lilith. You said?
Lilith.
Lilith.
Yeah. Lilith. It's hard to pronounce. Hold on.
Spell it in the chat, and it's always easiest.
Lilith. It's Lilith. Sorry. Lilth. It's Lilith.
Lilith.
Lilith. Yeah.
So I explained to them, I'm like, during my training, there was some talk of a deity that their followers worship spiders, or black spiders. Any chance they could be related to Lolth? And I just kind of throw that one out there. I'm not hearing anybody.
Hello?
Nobody's speaking.
There we go.
Yeah, nobody's speaking, actually.
It went very oddly quiet.
Yeah.
Like,
Silda pauses for a second and then says, well, I can't rule out if, like, Thrall's involvement. However, I don't see any Thralls near this area. So, I have my doubts. Thralls don't tend to come to a small town like this. They usually plan for a bigger and larger scheme.
Okay.
This is way past the territory of Underdark. So, you guys all know that the Underdark is actually where drows and a lot of underground creatures resides. It's beneath, like, it's way beneath the normal surface, hence its name. And creatures from there are known for their vicious and, like, deception and all that kind of stuff. It's not a happy place, basically.
Yeah. Thank you, Silda. That's quite enlightening.
Yeah. So, on our way, now that we're rested, I would like to check on Dylan. That's okay.
And also they can't be left hanging from the tree.
And just before we might I check the other cave just in case any money? We did just clear a goblin horde.
Yes.
We deserve recompense for that.
I'm a joiner looking for anything that's like hidden or any books.
I want to
certainly
bring suits. You're the one who has the bag of holding, right?
No.
No, sorry.
That will be Ravani.
Ravani?
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. So Ravani, I say, let's go.
The robot did.
I don't have the bag of holding.
Oh. Sorry, it's Guardian. Guardian has the bag of holding, and he's pretty happy to hand it over. Like, or just open the bag. He's like, put it in here, please. I will carry them.
In here, please.
Make him carry everything.
I start like loading up the other room as well.
Okay.
Like I bring him with me, load up the room, and.
Okay, so you do a quick sweep of the whole area.
I help out
with the lantern of revealing lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I help out. Sots is checking around as well.
Okay.
And then Tali looking at treasure.
Mm-hmm. And just searching everybody as we make our way across.
She is looting like there is no tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely.
So all of you get the handout right about now. So you each, all of you received like 50 gold pieces from the you found a jade. Sorry, my bad. You found a jade statuette, which has a frog with a tiny golden orbs for both eyes, which you assume were 60 gold pieces, and like the bracer you found on the goblin archer. Goblin archer is actually 20 gold pieces. Worth 20 gold pieces. There's however some mystic symbol on it. So that might suggest that once work. However, from the lights and all that like worn pieces, you assume it's no longer working. But it's still worth something.
Okay.
You don't even need a check to see it no longer works.
Okay.
Robin, did you get my message in Roll20?
Yeah, I just don't know the secret talk.
/W space the name is a private whisper to the person. But
Private
I
whisper.
figured that was kind of a character
Yes. Okay.
thought.
I'm gonna inspect that jade statue.
Okay.
The frog.
Yeah, it worth 60 gold pieces, and you also find 2 potions of healing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I nearly died.
It heals 1d4 plus 2.
Is it 1d4 or is it? It's a regular healing potion.
Yeah, it's a regular healing potion. It's worth 1d4.
So,
I'll put it in the.
Isn't it 2d4 plus 2?
That will be a higher healing potion.
Okay.
Let me check.
It's a DM guide question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that is a DM guide kind of question.
Yeah, it's a. Oh, sorry, it's a 2d4. You're right.
I was about to say, I'm like.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, it's a lot of difference for first level. Yep. So, as you guys loot around, Guardian is actually escorting Sildar to the caravan. And as you guys finish the loot, he not only brings back 2 horses, Sildar, Dylan as well. Yeah. And he reported something that seems troublesome. So, guys, I spot that the goblin we hanged last time is dead. Throat slit.
It wasn't me.
Someone
That's the
killed
first thing
him
that came to-
after we
you.
left.
Don't worry about it.
Can I investigate around, see if like I would roughly know where that cave ended and if it's spat out here, basically is what I'm trying to find out.
Which part? This part?
When the
this part.
No,
Okay.
like basically where Guardian and Hilda are now. If there's any secret exit that you might have spat out of.
Yeah.
And I'm with her with the lantern.
With the lantern. Okay. Besides the trapdoor, that is the only spot. Yeah. The trapdoor is the only spot you see. Like, there's a secret entrance. Other spots are just normal caves.
Alright.
Yeah.
And how about around the tree where the goblin is now dead?
Around the tree? This spot, you actually... What are you gonna check, actually? I was trying to ask.
I want to see if A, there are tracks, and like B, if there was any like hidden entrance anywhere around him.
Okay, so roll for investigation for hidden doors and stuff, and survival for tracks.
Can I investigate to see
sure.
what
you can assist her or
wounds,
you roll for yourself.
the kind of wounds that caused him.
Oh, okay, then investigation as well.
Hot damn.
Or CSI in this shit.
Okay, so for Tally, you don't see a visible track. However, there's one footstep, like footprint on the ground, because there's like beneath the tree, the grounds are softer. You actually see an obvious print, like on the ground. It's a pretty small one. actually looks like the size of a goblin. But that's the only thing you spotted. As for thoughts, the throat slit is definitely done by a dagger, and it's a pretty sharp one. Because the throat is almost half open, and judging by the entry wound, you think the killer didn't make much effort. It just a single slice, and the throat is like almost decapitate the one that's hanging there. So the dagger is either A, magical, B, really, really sharp. Or probably both.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. As you guys gather the provisions and all that stuff on the back into the back of holding as well as onto the horse, Sildur now says, I'm with Dylan fine, and sorry if I seem really urgent, like in a hurry, but I need to check up on Irano as well. I just realized he hasn't checked in his last location in Mandalen. I'm afraid might suffer the same fate as Dylan. As Victor, sorry. Yeah.
By the way, when I figure out the whole dagger thing, I'm relaying this to Tolly.
Okay. Oh, to Tolly.
Well,
okay.
since Tolly's like.
Yeah, the only one besides you. Yeah.
Out of character, I need to ask a question. As the DM, how are you going to be diligent upon replenishing water skins and food, or are we just going to be...
I would say whenever you enter town, you'll like resupply your stuff. If you have been...
with the water here, I'd probably refill my water skin.
Yeah, I would say I won't track that, since in each town you'll probably refill your like rations and all that kind of stuff. So
it would be assumed that
unless you guys are in a desert for 10 days or so, even longer, then I'll say if you don't start looking for food and water, you'll probably starve or dry to death.
Or if we go to another plane or something like that.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to ask that one because,
you know. That's cool. Yeah. I just don't want to drag the whole team into this stuff.
It's always been really silly to kind of track that unless there's a good reason to.
Yeah. And for... sorry, I forgot to mention. But for Hamura, you actually notice that... Yeah. Like Sildar was talking about... the one you know. Gundren. When he talks about Gundren, it's actually someone you know. Yep.
Uncle.
Yep. But Sildar doesn't seem to know. Or you guys never met.
Oh, I have no idea what anybody's talking about, so.
And
I just kind of wandered this way.
Yeah. So are you guys done with the loot and everything?
Yep. Well, how are we gonna split it up? Split up the loot.
Well, for now you can, but judging by the town Vandalen, you assume you can sell it there. But for now, you don't actually receive.
Oh,
like yeah.
I was just talking about the potions, because I ain't selling potions.
You said that I had seen like a golden glimmer.
Yes.
And it looked like a bag. Was that basically those items, or was that something separate?
Yes, that's actually the reflection of the jaded statue, with its golden eyes. Because the orbs are really, really big, and the opening of the sacks are the bag is pretty small. You think that's the one that's shining. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it magical at all?
Roll for Arcana check.
I will. These roll well.
15. From what you can gather, you don't think it's magical.
Okay.
Yep.
also take a potion of healing and just kind of stick it in my pocket.
Okay.
I want to pass the second one to Himura, our healer.
I don't need it, but...
What the heck?
Based on your combat skills, yes, you were. Yes, you did.
Oh! Snap!
Oh no.
Also, we level up.
Yeah. Also, you guys all receive.
Horde of.
You guys all receive enough experience to level up. So you are all at 300 XP right now.
So
enough for you to level up.
When I hand it to Himura, I say, "A dead healer is a useless healer." Not to imply anything negative, but basically to get, get myself out of shit.
All of us go, oh shit.
So are we at 300 or 330? It was 30 last time.
Oh, we end in 30 minutes later. Like, I want to set the time.
Experience-wise.
Oh, experience-wise, you all have like a total of 300 XP.
Okay.
So you guys all level up. Yay!
We could also just like milestone do this.
Yep.
Okay. I learned a new spell. And I get evocations.
I thought it was you gain your level on a long rest.
Is it?
No.
No?
This is part of my house rule, so I'll say you level up during the process because I didn't control the time really well last time. I should have stopped you guys from like where we started last time, in midpoint. So yeah. From now on, I'll say I'll try to manage to make it while you guys actually level up, we actually end the session. But for now, like, yeah. First time DM online, so a lot of juggling.
A lot of juggling and.
I unequip my shield, by the way, just FYI.
Yep.
That messes with my HP, so.
Okay. So as you guys ready all your stuff and prepared for travel,
I gotta write down my.
Yeah. You actually.
Because I get 2.
All right. So you were traveling down from. Each of you were traveling down from Neverwinter, or at least passing through Neverwinter, along the high road, and you're now approaching this area, in Dayland.
So I can.
And this right here was where kind of like where all the stuff happened.
Sorry for the map. Just can't get it done. Right. As you through like a 2-day travel, you actually enter Dayland. It's a small town. It's not that big as you imagine. It's just kind of like a frontier, per se. And the rutted tracks emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of it. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars. Surrounded the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. But time takes its toll, and most of the new buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, just like the newer part of the town, which widens into a modern main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of the town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up at you, and but all return to their business as you go by. They don't seem to take any interest in your passing.
I wave to whoever looks by.
Yeah. They just completely ignore you. It seems like they gave you they give you this feeling that they are no stranger to like adventurers passing through their town. At this moment, when the group finally reaches the town, Theodore seems much more at ease, and he says, "My friends, let us secure lodgings." I'm told the local inn is quite quaint. Well, at least the new one that's been established. And
what happened to the old one?
Well, from what I heard last time, the owner seems to grow tired of running business for adventurers. I just assume they might decide to quit after all. Besides, it's a small town. For 2 inns, competition is high. You guys enter from this direction? This.
That's just me rolling for the for the hit points I gained from leveling.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Random wild magic happens.
Random magic, no!
Everyone blows up.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, are you guys going where the inn Sildar suggested? Or are you guys just wandering around?
Didn't Stotts mention that he wanted to sort of look around for something?
I wanted to go check out what he was saying, the Shrine of Luck.
Okay. I'm gonna give you the handout for the map.
Ravine will sort of ask if she can tag along with him.
Okay. Right.
Because that's sort of interests her as well.
It is good to always have other people seeking.
Sorry, my bad. You guys went from this direction. And as you so Salts and Rivania are checking out the Shrine of Luck. Others? What are you guys doing?
So that's
I'm gonna wander around and get acquainted with the ways in and out of town.
Okay. So.
Oh yeah. By the way, the suits. By the way, like walking into this like small village is kind of a small town. It's new to him since he's only traveled up the big cities on the Sword Coast. He's like fascinated with all of this. Like this is new to him.
To your surprise, people don't seem to be really weird about you showing up. Even like Tabashis are not common in this land. They're actually great.
I'm still excited.
Yep. Cool. And for Hamura, you probably would. So you are just wandering around, asking townsfolk, "How's your day?" That kind of stuff.
Yeah, actively not looking for my uncle.
Okay. So people just gives you like a nod. They're not sure. Like it's like they tend to keep it to themselves. Like they know better to not like muddle into adventurers' business, or someday they might get hurt because of it. So you get a few. Yeah, you get a few hello back, like how do you do, that kind of stuff, but nothing more than that. So what about Viking and Tully? What are you guys doing?
I said I was going to go to the shrine.
That
seems like something I would do.
Okay.
Sorry, I had my mic muted.
Okay.
The other thing is, can we take a quick 5-minute break to go bio?
It's perfect time for a bio break.
Not to be a stickler about it or anything, but
Yeah.
And this is where we're gonna cut the episode.
No.
In half.
Well, bio break. 5 minutes, everyone.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yay, I get to eat. and remember what my invocations were.
Yeah.
I'm back. I didn't mean to actually be rude to Hamura, but it logically it's...
Yeah.
I played cleric long enough, and it just makes sense because Likely they'll never use the healing potion, but we can always take it from her and feed it down her mouth in order to...
or she can feed it down.
Well, exactly. Because all it takes is 1 health, and you no longer are dying, right? Yeah, Hamura, sorry. I didn't actually mean to be snarky. Not snarky, but, the comment. It was just, as a cleric, likely you'll never use your healing potion.
There's no emotion involved.
Yeah, we can feed it to you.
I wasn't upset.
It was just one of those... I don't know. Okay, so supposedly heroism is a good spell. I don't really know about that one. Any opinion on it? Immune to frighten and temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier at the end of the target's turn.
What's the spell?
Heroism. I also forgot I have a cantrip called Spare the Dying, which stabilizes someone.
Which stabilizes.
Mm-hmm. Well, but it's good for us
to have a
we
really high medicine check.
I didn't feel like doing magic today.
As for heroism, it's up to you. Can I play?
Question. There's a difference, like, if I cast heroism on Ravani, that wouldn't have rezzed him, right? Because it's not health, it's temporary hit points. Yeah, so what would be...
heroism are you?
You're breaking up there, Robin.
Yeah, you're breaking up again.
So...
But for Paladin, there's smash.
You're breaking up again.
Have to emphasize.
Yeah, Robin, we're cutting in and out. We can't really hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There we go.
Okay.
Yep.
The mic. Yeah, for Paladins, you can either do a buff self kind of spell, like using smite spells. So you pick all the smites and you can enjoy the awesome smite feeling, but it's only for you. Or you can try a different approach. Leans more helping the group. So like heroism, nice. Help the others. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
I'm actually just gonna throw it on there. I want to see what is it? Spell card. Okay, so you can't actually click it. Dump that.
In the meantime, so where are you going, Callie? Like at this moment, everyone of the group is separated.
Yeah.
We all left you behind.
Yes.
It's okay. I was gonna stick with Sildar and Dylan and just make sure they're all right and just small talk my way back with them.
Dylan was actually like talking to you about his family, about how his parents are doing, like how he's excited to see them.
Nice. I'm smiling and encouraging him just as you do with a little kid.
Sildar is smiling at Dylan as well. Yeah. They're They agree.
Mike's cutting out again.
Oh, I'm cutting out again? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might be talking quiet, so I'll try to out louder. Okay. As you guys are, so for Ravani and Salts and Viking, you guys easily find the Shrine of Luck. For now, it seems a little bit quiet, per se. For there's no one, there seems to be no one in the house. The door is locked. It's not like it's been abandoned, but more like someone is out for business. Yeah.
It's weird for a shrine.
Yeah, it's really uncommon for a shrine
I
to
don't
have
know what that means.
No attention. One attention.
Is disappointing.
I just see a closed door in a blank house, so I knock on the door.
Is the door locked?
Well, there's no obvious chain that locks it, but the doors are closed. So you knock on it.
Actually, no, I take that back. Suits opens the door and just walks in.
As you try to open the door, it's locked. You can see there is a lock on the. It's not obvious. It's not like a chain, more like a innate built like lock on the door. And you try to open it, it's not. It won't budge. Are you trying to knock on the door?
Yeah, I knock on the door now.
Okay. As you knock on the door, bang, bang, bang. The other folks from like who's walking past you, actually says, "Hey, Hal, if you're looking for Sister Gabrielle, she's currently in her house. I know, like, it's just she don't opens up this early. You guys enter town quite early.
Like,
what
time is it?
About 6, 7 in the morning. As you. Yes, so it's super early.
God.
Yeah. The townsfolk, for their farmers and mostly farmers.
Oh, wait, a whole day passed while we were inside inside a cave.
Inside the hole, the keyhole.
No, inside the cave. Like it's been a whole day since we were in the cave with the goblins.
No, we're traveling back.
You travel for 2 days to get from the cave to Vandalia. And yeah, it's first sunlight when you step into the town, so it's pretty early.
Right. I'll sit and wait and just kind of check out and see, look at my my compass and see if there's anything new.
So all of you are waiting for now, I assume. Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Is there
anyone else?
Anything else? I was gonna look at the map.
Okay.
So it's trying to look. There's a smithy nearby. Would he be out? Like, would I hear the banging?
When you pass through the smithy, it's already open.
Yeah.
You can hear the clink, 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 like hammer down noise on the steel. Clink, clink, clink.
Okay. I'll head off to the smithy.
Okay.
I'm kind of looking around, seeing for that symbol that was kept on the crates.
Oh, okay. What about you, Ravani? What are you gonna do?
Am I still with Sots right now?
Yeah, you are still with Sots outside the Shrine of Luck, which is still not open yet.
Well, I guess I'll probably, for now, I'll just sort of walk around town and maybe like look for maybe a building that matches the symbol that we found on the.
As you look around, you actually see it's around this area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like there's a giant crust on top of the building. So are you gonna move there?
I'll wander over there. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
so yeah. Sorry.
And in terms of my level up, I've taken a mage armor as my next first level spell.
Okay.
Ooh.
Got it.
By the way, that's what for my interpretation. That's the one I took, Armor of Shadows.
Okay.
And then I took Armor of Shadows and not Eyes of the Roomkeeper, and I'm holding off on my second one.
Don't worry, you got plenty of time to fill me in. Yeah, but for now, you are gonna move towards the building, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And being to Tolly, you and Sildar actually enters this area, where the huge sign of the inn is posting out there. It's this is it. Sildar says. The Stone Hill Inn, new one. Let's see if it lives up to the reputation. And he walks in.
Right.
Yep. You walk in as well.
Yep.
Okay. So as you enter the in the center of the town, like it stands there. As you push open the gate, the door, the inn is quite empty at this moment. For you assume it's because it's early morning. Probably no one will drink at this moment. Everyone got their own business. You do see, however, a bartender. Sorry. You do see, the bartender is actually cleaning up some glasses as you walk. Like tables.
I just politely.
Yeah.
Wave
hello. Like, Henri, you damn lazy ass, get in here. We have guests. And yeah, are you gonna approach the counter, or you see this like you assume it's barmaid just quickly cleaning up the table and like approach you and says, "Hello, guests. What can I get you today? We have we have a nice menu like of breakfast, 1 eggs, bacon, maybe. We got nice sausage around the town that everyone loves about it."
That sounds wonderful. Thank you. I will be all right for the moment. I'll just take some water and wait for my friends to roll in.
Okay. So you sit around the counter. At first glance, there's nothing, but on second glance, you actually see two things that interest you. First, there's a lady lying around the corner. You assume it's a lady, judging by the long hair, yeah, and like, whoops.
Oh no, we've lost our
bad connection. Sorry. Failed connection. So you actually see the lady lying there. You think it's probably hangover because all the nasty stuff on her cloth, and yeah, the way she's lying there, yeah, she's definitely having. And the other guy at the corner of the inn with a huge scar on the left cheek of his face. That's about the only distinctive stuff of this guy. He's got black hair, normal armor, he's like a normal adventurer, he doesn't look handsome or ugly. The scar might have added a few more, but like it's just average. And he just sits there. No, he actually sits in the corner, like squatting in the corner, and like,
just
yeah, mind his own business.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll just nod to him and pick a seat somewhere, but just keeping an eye on him because I'm like, that's odd.
So back to Viking. You now approach this as you heard the louder noise keep hammering down. You see the sign of the smith says Brandon Smith. Like, as you enter the smithy, you see like a normal, like buffed human male standing right there, with a short golden short hair, like just keeps hammering down. He's facing he's facing you with his back, so he doesn't really notice you, because the smithy bench is actually outside, a little bit outside of the town's passage. So he's actually hammering like daylight. Are you gonna? He doesn't seem to notice you. You're gonna try to call him.
Yeah, I'll see if there's a break in his rhythm.
Yeah.
You know, like he's bang, bang, bang. You know, and say, "Good day, sir."
Yeah. Oh. Hello there, fine traveler. What can I get you? Judging by your size, you must be a very experienced adventurer who traveled a lot of places. I guarantee you, in Brandon Smithy, we got the finest gear of the town. I couldn't say if it's the finest of circles, but I heard rumors. No. Yeah. From what you can gather, he's kind of, merchants. They boast their products. But, judging by how he hammers things, you assume he's a quite experienced smith. And pretty good at his work.
I'm better.
I basically say, I kind of eye one of his. I'm guessing he has a couple of weapons done or something.
Yeah, there's a huge, a list of weapons that just hangs by the wall. You can see there's long sword, short sword, hammer, war hammer, all that kind of stuff.
I can tell you do fine work here. I can.
Oh yes, sir. I certainly do. Yeah.
And I'm eyeing up one of the swords. I'm totally trying to flatter him, right?
Yeah.
I just came into town with some fellow travelers, and we recovered some goods. Have you seen anything resembling a and I kind of explain the symbol.
Oh, the lion's gate, I assume. Oh yes, yes. They're like a traveling guild, in our town. Like they even have a division here. Just go across the town hall. You can see it pass through the shrine. Yeah, it's pretty obvious to see the sign's really huge. And good sir, you sure you don't want anything from our fine smithy? I can guarantee you the price is you can't find a better place in town.
I have his wares, and I'm like, I'm good right now on swords and whatnot. Old Faithful here, and I show him my blade, and it's kind of a little bit of blood
that's
still
a
on it.
Nice
kind
one. May I? He reaches out. Yeah.
He has not cleaned his sword.
Yeah, he reaches out both hands, trying to.
It's not good for the blade.
Are you gonna give him?
It tarnishes it.
Sure.
Okay.
He's a smithy.
Yeah. As he grabs on both hands, he's slightly adjusting the angle and see if the sunlight actually shines in a certain perspective. He's like, oh, it's an awesome piece of work. However, I think it recently suffers a few hits from the. I assume
Goblins
with
go,
with a fine traveler like you, yeah, goblins, they're the worst. If you want to, I can help fix this few stuff with a few weatherstone, to sharpen the blade. It won't cost you much. 1 silver piece will do. A fine sword should deserve this treatment. You have to for gears at ready. All right. Yeah. Just 1 silver.
Did we split the gold? I forgot to ask. Did we split the gold when?
Yeah.
After.
No, actually, because you don't receive any besides the first 5 copper you guys
we
receive.
can items, right?
Yeah, there are still items you haven't sold them yet. Yeah.
And you said we didn't actually start with gold.
Yeah, you guys all spend out as you start, so
yeah.
Currently you are kind of broke.
Yeah, I'll tell him I'm a little on the cash poor right now, but hopefully we can remedy that by putting my sword to good use.
Okay.
And is there any extra jobs you need done around here?
I assume. Yeah, totally. We accept customer customized orders, and just remember, we're just in the entrance of the town. I assume you're gonna stay here for a while. Yeah. More than welcome. you have your cash back, and he gently gives you back your.
As long as there's goblins here, I might be sticking around for a while.
Yeah.
As I kind of wipe off a
Actually,
little bit of goblin blood on the sleeve of my coat.
Yeah.
Off the sword.
Actually, you had a few. He looks around, making sure what is. In this town, we actually have a few problems ourselves. Definitely not as big of a deal as the goblins say, but they're quite a bad sign for. That's quite bad for business. They're just. Yeah.
So I lean in and say, I'm listening. I'm more than willing to help. Trying to persuade him mine.
Yeah, just remember.
You're breaking up again.
Okay. Just don't tell anyone else that I said this.
No.
Yeah.
It stays between you, me, and the steel.
Yeah. That's what I like. There's a few bandits, might say, that's been rampaging through the town. Like, they don't necessarily rob people, but they're like thugs, you know. They call themselves the Red Brands. They're just a bunch of thugs in town, just crashing over people's work. Like, you're first time here, right? Have you? I assume you never heard of the Sleeping Giant Inn. Assume.
No, we just got here. Early this morning.
But from what you can remember, the Sleeping Giant Inn is the one Silda says the owner is actually considering. So, you shake your head, and then he said that the Sleeping Giant used to be our finest inn. However, like recently, these red brands they just keep menacing to the inn owner, and that's causing them a lot of trouble. And at the end, like he decided to quit the service, but before he can quit, he's gone missing. Like it just happened like a week ago. Like we assume he went out for replenish his supplies, but yeah, none of us sees him ever since. Even his wife and his daughter, they couldn't find him. You know, like it just people knows it's probably Red Brand, but with no proof and no one's involving. He shook his head, basically.
Are you afraid that is this happened before? Has he disappeared?
Not really, but like this is the first time that I'm saying this because they were like harassing the poor innkeeper's wife just about 2 days before he went missing. So yeah, like this is the first time we got people missing in this town, and I don't like it. Really don't.
I understand, my friend. I'll do some investigating and see what I can find out.
Yeah, just don't tell anyone you heard it from me, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and he he goes back to his business. As for this moment,
what was the guy's name again? Sorry, I'm really bad with names.
Brandon Smith.
Okay.
Yes. As for this moment, Hamura actually wanders around and in town. And in the town square, he actually encounters a few strangers that dress in
his suit's off in the distance going, oh, hello, hi.
As you head back into the street, you see 4 armored ruffians waiting for you. All of them are humans wearing grimy, dark, like red cloaks. Their hands on their weapons as they watch. one of the ruffians spits on the ground. Time for you to move on, stranger. Give us your stuff. Be on your way. You tiny dwarf.
Does Suit see this? He's like
it's
here.
Around the town square. So, well,
because the town square is like right here.
Yeah,
right?
but it's around the corner, around here. So
that's
you're probably. I assume you're probably sitting in front of the shrine. Like around on the stairs of the shrine, right?
Here.
Yeah. So yeah, the front door is over here, for the shrine. Sorry, the front door is on this direction. So you're probably staying this spot, facing this way. Yeah, but Homura is on this spot, like because she turns around the corner. Yeah.
Okay.
I cold cock him.
Okay.
Punch him right in the face.
Okay. I don't know. With your, like, I would say you are 5 feet away from him.
If I can't hit him in the face, I'm going for a crotch shot.
Fix your health first.
Hey, go for it. Go for it. Like, roll. I assume attack. So go for attack roll. I assume.
Oh yeah, we leveled up. I didn't even do the health.
Yeah.
I didn't even roll for my health. I forgot.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Or average.
Yeah.
Would it be a strength roll?
Just simple attack roll.
I don't have it handed down.
So you're gonna move in towards him, and as he was speaking, shot is.
I don't play.
Go for attack. It's like normal.
Just a d20.
Yeah, roll d20. Add your strength modifier. It's average for HP.
Oh, it's average for HP.
Yeah, it's average for HP. You crush on him hard. As he was like talking to you, quietly walks upon him. Fist. You can hear the nuts cracking sound. And judging by the feel, definitely is never gonna come back from that without magical help.
He shall never have children ever again.
And lies on the ground. And the others seeing this yells, "Get her!" And everyone of them
fight.
That's where we session today.
I made a good choice.
Yes. Awesome choice. All right.
You made a good choice.
Yeah.
And this is where we lose our cleric.
Are we going to basically end every session with Homura just about to get?
Yeah, just about to kick into a fight without everyone around.
He's like, just beginning of the next one is like she gets hit. Okay, we're ending the session here. See you guys next time. No.
I got plans for my uncle too.
Well, this guy is not gonna get back up like in any short time. With a natural 20. Nope. Right. Awesome session, guys. We did a lot today.
Shots of like Mortal Kombat.
There was a moment that I thought like my character was gonna have like a lapse of like morality and being like, I killed 3 sentient things today. But then I was like, he never had that initially when he killed the first goblin, so I'm like, I don't
Fuck
think
it.
he's bothered by
It's not my problem. Goblins just want to charge it.
Eventually, when it like starts racking up to like things that are not goblin, like people, he's gonna start having issues.
Well, that's kind of with my hero, right? Our character. The whole death. I'm not freaking praying every time we kill a goblin. It has to be like a useful humanoid or something.
Yeah.
I'm debating right now for fighting style whether I do defense, which is a +1 to AC, I'm already at 19 with my shield, so that'd put me at 20. Or go with something like protection. When a creature you see attacks another target within 5 feet, you use your reaction to impose disadvantage. I'm thinking that might be more useful.
Depending on how you want to play, like in terms of the party, like party dynamics, like if you would rather be the tank, or like be
Depends.
like be able
if
to
you
like
want
not be
to
able to
max
get hit by
out your
anything.
damage,
I tend to be more on the defensive side when I play this style of
then
hero.
It
like-
would be better to do protection, I think.
and with
Yeah,
a shield on your hand, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's not like I can. Isn't there like a feat or something that you can kind of step in front of or take the damage instead?
Shield master, I believe, if I can find it real quick.
But you'll have to get it on level.
It's like 4th level.
Yeah, you can't get any attribute.
Shield master.
Yeah, from what I was reading, pallies tend to be feat starved. Unless generally you'll get one if you are lucky.
Oh, but I thought you get one already. Actually, Bonnie gets one.
Actually, with Shield Master, you can shove a creature 10 feet for your attack or your turn on your turn, or you can use that as a bonus action to shove somebody like 5 feet. You can add your shield's AC to any dexterity saving throw. Or like anything that's harmful, like an attack or a spell. And you can use your reaction to take instead of half damage on something for a saving throw, you can essentially do evasion and take no damage if you have for Shield Master. If you succeed the saving throw, imposing your shield between you and the source of the effect. Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading that leader is a pretty good one.
Oh, the inspiring
leader. Spend 10 minutes inspiring your companions, showing up the result.